Selling real estate actively in the city of Abuja, I have come to realize that this sector has a very, very bad PR. And those of us who are trying to sustain this sector and make it thrive in the recent real estate market in this very city, we are being overshadowed by both the fake news and also both bad media when it comes to the PRO of the Abuja real estate market. Now, I am sure you must have heard about the news of the allocation of Wike, the FCT minister, to his son of over 2,000 hectares of land inside Abuja in areas like Maitama, Guzape, and all those top areas in this very city. In this video that I'll be deleting in the next 48 hours, I'll be taking you on a deep dive as to the real fact as regards this very bad media, as it were, when it comes to the real estate market in the city of Abuja. My name is Adefune David, and I am the real estate broker in the city of Abuja who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable and sustainable real estate investments in this very city. Right now, first off, one thing I would want to say is that both in Asokoro and Maitama, there are no current land that is up to the size of over 2,000 hectares, right? And then that is impossible for you to find in any of these locations, which makes this very news a false alarm or a false news, right? So that is the first thing I would want to say even before we delve into other points I have written down. Secondly, based on the allegations being made, the allocation of this very land being allocated from the FCT minister to his son is over 2,000 hectares. And to put this in a more relatable statement, right, is that we'll be comparing this 2,000 hectares with Guarimpa estate, which is one of the most planned estates in the western region of Africa that was purposely built for civil servants, right? And then as of right now, the entire landmass of Guarimpa is over 1,000 hectares or thereabout. And then we'll also compare River Park, currently known as one of the best estates you can live in Abuja. And as of right now, the landmass of River Park is over 500 hectares. So you can see that even combining Guarimpa and River Park together, you cannot make 2,000 hectares of land. And for me, that is just unrealistic. Now, to be on the safe side of the conversation, I am not taking places or taking sides when it comes to this very conversation. But my point for this video is to make sure that I put out the right information to you as an investor who is looking to invest into Abuja as a city. And this should not derail you from the purpose of not investing into this city, because I can tell you for a fact that this news alone can be able to destabilize investments that other investors want to make inside this very city. Thirdly is the alleged pricing of this very land. Now, the pricing for the 2,000 hectares is somewhere around $2.3 billion. And realistically speaking, it is not even possible to talk about allocating a land of such magnitude to his son. Right, so we can leave this said conversation for a whole nother video. So ensure to subscribe to this channel to get the notification when I put out that video very, very soon. Lastly is the document of the allocation of the 2,000 hectares of land. Now, the first thing I would want to point out to you is that on the document, it is clearly stated that it is over 350 hectares of land and not 2,000 hectares. Right, and then that can be questioned in terms of the allocation of this very land. And then another thing I would also want you to note on the document you're currently seeing is that it is stated there that the land is located in Cadastral Zone F, which is almost outside of Abuja as a city. Remember, we have the FCT itself and then we have the FCC. Now, the distance from this very location to Asokoro and Maitama is over 60 kilometers. And this is something that we can say is true, but to an extent, we also have to question the authenticity of this very document. In conclusion, as people who are really interested in investing into the city of Abuja, it is not all the news you get to see that you should pay attention to. And this is one of such news that when you see, you should definitely play a blind eye to news like this. But of course, bad news and bad media gets to the public first before the good news get to the public, and then this creates sort of an imbalance in the media, as it were. And that is why we are also still trying on our own part to make sure that we educate all of our investors as it concerns the affairs of real estate in this very city. Once again, my name is Adefune David, and I am the real estate broker in the city of Abuja, who's committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment opportunities in this very city. I'll see you on our next video session. Until then, stay safe.